Hey beautiful soul, it's Pandora, and welcome back to this sacred little corner of the internet, where we speak from the soul, dive beneath the surface, and remember who we truly are. Today we're continuing our birth date series, and this time I'm speaking directly to those of you born on the 2nd of any month. Whether it's January 2nd, July 2nd, or October 2nd, if your birthday is on the 2nd, your soul is carrying a unique and deeply spiritual vibration. This isn't just about your zodiac sign or life path number. This is about the day your soul chose to enter the physical world, the vibration of the two. It holds whispers of your inner power, your emotional landscape, your shadows, and your light. So whether you're here to learn more about yourself or someone you love who was born on the 2nd, this is your invitation to slow down, take a deep breath, and feel seen. Let's begin. The vibration of the number 2 in numerology. Let's start with the foundation. In numerology, every number carries a vibration, a frequency, a soul signature. And number 2 is all about harmony, intuition, sensitivity, a balance, emotional wisdom, and divine feminine energy. It's the energy of the moon, of water, of reflection and stillness. If number 1 says, "Here I am," then number 2 softly replies, "I see you." The number 2 is not here to lead loudly, it's here to guide gently. You, born on the 2nd, carry the energetic imprint of the healer, the lover, the peacekeeper, the empath. And even when you don't say much, your energy says everything. Your personality, deep, loving, and emotionally attuned. Let's talk about your personality. People born on the 2nd tend to be highly emotionally intelligent, even if they weren't taught how to name or process their feelings growing up. You may have always just known when someone was sad, off, lying, or holding back. And maybe it confused you when others didn't feel the same way. You have a soul-level radar that picks up on the unspoken. Facial expressions, tone of voice, energy shifts in the room. It's not about paranoia or overthinking. It's your spiritual gift of empathy and perception. You're probably quiet but observant and thoughtful before speaking, and deeply affected by music, art, nature, and beauty, and gentle with your words and sensitive to harsh criticism or conflict, and often found soothing, comforting, or supporting others, and drawn to roles where your presence can bring peace. You're also the kind of person who might cry from a beautiful sunset or a moving piece of music. That doesn't make you weak, it means your soul is open. And that openness, it's magic, your quiet power. Here's the thing most people don't understand about the 2 born. Just because you're gentle doesn't mean you're weak. Just because you avoid conflict doesn't mean you can't fight when you need to. Your power doesn't shout, it radiates. And it's usually revealed in moments of deep trust, love, or emotional clarity. You don't need to be the loudest voice in the room to have influence. You shape people just by being present. You soften tension, ground energy, and mirror people's truths back to them, sometimes without saying a word. You're not here to dominate, you're here to reconnect the heart to the soul. Emotional landscape. The blessing and challenge of feeling deeply. Let's go deeper. You were born with an emotional depth that not everyone has. You feel other people's pain. You absorb moods, atmospheres, and energies like a sponge. If you're not careful, you can take on emotions that don't even belong to you. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly felt drained, without knowing why? Or felt overwhelmed when a friend was sad, even though you were fine 2 minutes ago? That's your emotional body picking up spiritual signals. And it's beautiful, but it must be protected. Because here's the truth, you can love deeply without abandoning yourself. You can be there for others without carrying their pain. You can be sensitive and still set strong boundaries. This is part of your soul's evolution, learning when to feel everything, and when to step back. Your shadows, what you quietly struggle with. Let's talk shadows. Because being born on the 2nd comes with some very real, often invisible challenges. 1. Emotional overload. Your empathy can become a trap if you don't have grounding rituals. You may get overwhelmed by noise, large crowds, or chaotic environments. You might need more time alone than others realize, not because you're antisocial, but because you're recovering from absorbing the energy around you. 2. People-pleasing. You want people to feel loved. But that often turns into overgiving, saying yes when you mean no, or shrinking yourself to avoid discomfort. You may attract emotionally needy people who sense your healing energy, and not all of them will respect it. Be careful not to confuse helping with rescuing. 3. Avoidance of conflict. You'd rather let things slide than confront someone. but sometimes silence becomes a prison. You must learn that speaking your truth doesn't destroy peace, it creates real peace. You can set boundaries softly, but clearly. You don't have to go to war, but you do have to show up for your inner truth. 4. Self-worth wounds. Because your energy is so giving, you may measure your worth based on how much you help, how much you're needed, or how much you're loved. But here's the truth. You are valuable even when you're resting. You are enough, even when no one needs you. You are worthy, even in stillness. Let that sink in. Your past life patterns and karmic echoes. You likely carry past life energy as a healer, the priestess and the servant or caretaker, a monk or nun, the companion who supported the hero but didn't get the spotlight. In many lives, you played the emotional anchor for others, and in this life, your soul may still be replaying that role. But now your evolution involves saying, I will care for others, but not at the expense of my soul. I will be the light, but I will not burn out for you. You are allowed to be supported this time. You are allowed to receive your soul mission. Your mission isn't to fix everyone. It's to remind the world that love is sacred, softness is strong, and connection is healing. You are the bridge between conflict and peace, between fear and compassion. Your energy calms chaos. Your words heal hearts. Your presence restores faith. Whether you do this as a parent, a friend, a teacher, a creator, or just by walking through the world with love, you fulfill your purpose simply by being aligned with your truth. Relationships, love, and intimacy. In love, you crave emotional closeness, not just physical connection. You want a partner who listens to you deeply, holds your heart gently, and speaks to you with softness, not ego, and feels emotionally available and open and gives you the same loyalty and nurturing you offer. But here's where you need to be mindful, and don't settle for crumbs just because you're afraid of being alone. Don't silence yourself just to keep someone close. Don't pour from an empty cup. The right partner will never make you beg for peace. They'll honor your emotional world, not manipulate it. Career and purpose where you thrive. You shine in careers where you're allowed to, when connect emotionally. Create beauty and solve relational conflicts. Support others, be of spiritual or emotional service. Ideal paths include an therapist, counselor, or coach and healer, or energy worker, an artist or writer, and diplomat or mediator. A nurse, caregiver, or wellness professional, interior designer, florist, or aesthetic-based roles, and spiritual teacher or intuitive guide. But truly, you thrive wherever there's heart. You bring meaning to everything you touch. Healing work for the second-born soul. Here are your lifelong healing themes. 1. Grounding your energy. Learn how to clear and protect your aura. Use breathwork, journaling, salt baths, or time in nature to release what's not yours. 2. Setting boundaries without guilt. Practice saying no gently but firmly. Your energy is sacred. Not everyone gets access. 3. Embracing your voice. Your truth matters. You don't have to be loud to be heard. You just have to be honest. 4. Balancing giving and receiving. Let others support you. Let yourself receive without shame. You are not here to carry the weight of the world alone. 5. Trusting your intuition. If something feels off, it probably is. Stop second-guessing what you know in your body. Your intuition is ancient. Trust it. Affirmations for the second-born soul. Let's seal this with soul. Here are some affirmations written just for you. I honor my sensitivity as a sacred gift. And I give love freely, but I protect my energy. I speak my truth with clarity and grace. I am allowed to receive support and tenderness. My presence is healing, even in silence. I am deeply loved just as I am. Repeat these when you feel overwhelmed or invisible. Let them anchor you back into your light. Closing message from my soul to yours. To the ones born on the 2nd. You may not always be seen. You may not always be the loudest. But you are always felt. You are the gentle pulse behind great healing. You are the softness that holds others together. And you are the reminder that peace is power. Thank you for being here. Thank you for walking gently in a world that often shouts. Thank you for loving so deeply, even when it's hard. Never forget, your energy matters. Your voice matters. You are never too much. You are never not enough. You are everything this world needs more of. So stay soft, stay strong, and stay you. This is Pandora, sending love from my heart to yours. Until next time.